Hello, have you experienced hunger? Definitely, most people have experienced hunger in their relationship. When I mean experienced hunger, maybe your partner throwing out his pain or her pain towards you. It could be pain caused by you, it could be pain caused by outsiders, it could be pain caused by, what he or she is passing through at that moment, and the person just pour out that anger on you. Do you know there are steps and ways to manage such anger when it arises? I'll be right back. Welcome back. Certain people pass through some kind of situations in their marriage, in their relationship, and they try to, bring that anger into the family, into the relationship. For example, they went out, they meet up some people, and due to some conversations or actions that transpire between them, they got annoyed, got angry, or the things they went out for to get, they couldn't get it, their expectations were cut off, and they come back home and begin to pour out that anger. That is on one part. On the other part, maybe the person got home and your partner, the person's partner begin to do some things that he or she doesn't like in the home, and it begins to pour out that anger on the person. Such kind of temperament is very, very wrong. It's very, very bad. When I mean very, very wrong, because it can actually destroy your home. It can actually destroy your relationship that you have been building for so long, for so many years. Well, there are certain things you could do to stop anger to portray anger in your relationship. When you have that feeling or you have that character of shouting at your partner, throwing shades at your partner, there are certain things you should do at that moment that can actually help you stop that behavior, stop that action you're about to take. First of all, is to recognize who is at fault. When you get angry at that moment, you should be able to realize, as a matured person, you should be able to realize what prompted this anger in you. You get me right? So it is not necessary that you just get angry and just go up straight ahead and start pouring your anger on the person. It doesn't just feel right. Let your calmness, let your body be calm. Recognize who got you angry. I know some people will say anger is out of something you didn't expect. Maybe the person just impromptu did something bad to you and you just threw that anger on you. As a matured person, you should be able to control your anger. How can you control your anger? First of all, recognize what went wrong, what the possibilities or the things that the consequences that may even arise out of the anger, or what could really cause the anger. You get me right? So when you recognize that what could really cause the anger or the issue at hand that transpired the anger, it can help you, to relax your mind and to, be able to handle certain situations at home. Anger is a very bad thing. It could cause a lot of damages. I've seen a lot of people who, in a relationship, they get angry and they pour that anger on their partner and it doesn't end well. Some get injured, some even lead to death. You get me right? And involving police case and all the rest. So anger issues is something that you should definitely be able to control. You should try as much as possible to control your anger issues, because it can lead to so many negative effects in your home. When you're angry, as a man, when you get angry, there are some certain things you need to do. Like I said, be able to control your anger. And secondly, you could just leave the scene. The number one thing you can even do at that moment is to leave the scene. Because at that moment, you might not actually be yourself. You get me right? You might not actually be yourself. So when you leave the scene, after some few minutes, some few hours, you begin to collect yourself back and you realize yourself. And when you come back to that person, when you come back to meet such a person, the type of anger you are having that time will not be as the same as the one you'll be having right now. That time you'll be able to calculate yourself, be able to reason well and see how possible solutions towards, handling that situation rather than pouring your anger. Okay, peradventure you pour your anger and your partner retaliates and it begin to cause issues in the home, begin to cause fights and quarrels. Who might know what might end after that sudden argument or sharp argument? It can cause a lot of damages. So first of all, calm yourself down or walk out of the scene to be able to control yourself. When you control yourself, you'll be able to reason, sensitively. You'll be able to calm yourself down and seek for possible solutions towards handling such situations. So try as much as possible to calm yourself down. Anger is not very good in every relationship. Anger can cause a lot of problem. When you see somebody having an anger issue in your relationship, first of all, try as much as possible to be able to reduce that anger level to a certain point, in fact to a barest minimum. Because when you go into a relationship with someone who has anger issues, it's very, very bad. You might likely not enjoy your relationship because nobody is perfect. When I mean nobody is perfect. When you say, okay, I can manage his anger, there could be a time your partner can't manage his own anger and he begins to pour it on you, and you might feel like this is too much on me. I need to retaliate. I need to be myself. I need to retaliate, and it causes a lot of problem in the home. So anger issues is very bad. Try as much as possible to control your anger. Nobody have a long-term relationship or nobody have a long-term marriage for fighting, for quarreling every day, for portraying anger issues in the home. When there is peace in the home, you have a long, you enjoy your marriage at a very, very long term. 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, you are still enjoying your relationship. But when there is anger in everyday situation, you likely not enjoy. There is no peace in the home. You definitely not get yourself. So anger issues is a very bad thing in the home. Try as much as possible to control your anger. When you see somebody or meet somebody who has anger issues, look for possible ways to be able to control that person's anger, because it can also affect you mentally, physically, and even otherwise. It can also affect your children. It can affect the family as a whole. So study your partner. Look for the weakness. Look for his weaknesses and his strength. Tackle his weaknesses. Look for a soft spot that you can be able to talk to him and he will listen. Steadily talk to him. It might not be once he listens to you, but steadily talking to him, in a positive manner, in a good manner, in a calm manner, that he will be able to understand you. By so doing, gradually he begins to leave such a behavior, and you enjoy your home. That is how you should be able to handle such a situation in your home. Thank you. I've been able to talk about anger issues and see how possible ways you can be able to control your anger issues. Please, if you've not subscribed to this video or if you've not subscribed to my channel, try as much as possible to subscribe to my channel. It will help a lot because I'll be dropping great quality content on this channel. See you in my next video. Bye.